Hi, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats, and what I'm going to be talking about today is this thing, which is the ENGL CABLOADER. So what is the ENGL CABLOADER? The ENGL CABLOADER is a fully featured speaker cabinet simulator, IR loader and DI box. And it says here, this all-in-one solution can transform your pedal board into a full DI rig, provides a perfect link from your amplifier to a recording interface. You can actually use it for live as well. If you like what we do, it would really help us if you liked and subscribed, and also click on the little bell button, which will inform you of any future videos that come out from the Studio Rats. So what I thought I'd do today is to plug it into the send and return of a BOSS Katana. Now, if you've ever plugged in the recording output out of the BOSS Katana, you'll probably find it a little bit uninspiring. So what I thought I'd do is to hook up this ENGL CABLOADER just to see if we can get some more inspiring tones out of the amp. So first of all, let's just go through some of the basic functions of the ENGL. So you've got a few different controls in it, but it's very simple to use. First of all, you've got this knob here, which is the power amp emulation. Now we can choose different power amp emulations from this. We can either turn it off, which sounds like this. So we can switch on to EL34s like a Marshall. We can switch it up to EL84s like a Vox. 6L6 like a Fender, which is actually a bit darker, or 6V6s as well. So my favourite is probably the 6L6 thing. So we've got a couple of other settings on the top. We've got presence and master. So presence is going to give us some more top end. If you want to cut through the mix a bit better. And masters the overall volume going to your interface or to the PA. The CABLOADER sports a whole host of IR-based digital cabinet simulation models and various microphone and optional power amp emulations. This allows you to digitally recreate the sound and feel of a fully mic'd DI speaker and experiment with cab models you may never be able to attain in real life. You can also load with this thing your own IRs, which you do via the software. So let's turn off the overdrive on the Katana, and what we're going to do is have a listen to some of the IRs that come built in with the CABLOADER. So as ENGL is a amplifier manufacturer, what they've done is they've shot a load of IRs of their own cabinets. So you get 3 1x12s, 2 2x12s, and then a bunch of 4x12s. And to be honest, I'm not surprised, as ENGL is known for their higher gain type of amplifier. So what we're going to do is we're going to lower the gain and see what sort of sounds we can get out of it. So we're on setting 1 at the moment. It sounds like this. Let's try another 1x12. And the next one. Okay, now we start getting to the 2x12s. And they're actually really good sounding cabinets. The thing I really like about this is you could plug in this unit into a single amplifier and get a load of completely different guitar sounds out of it and tones out of it. And that's great if you've only got one amplifier, as what you can do is, if you're layering up guitars in a recording, you can get a load of different variations, which is not going to cloud and muddy up the mix. And the great thing about this as well is it does react differently depending on how hard you hit the guitar. So the next thing we've got are different microphone types. So we can choose everything from an SM57 to a 58. And so on. Now, lastly, what we can do with this is to change the microphone position. So we can choose how far off the center of the cone is. So I'm guessing all the way back here, it's right on the cone, which is going to give us a brighter sort of sound. And the further we move it away, the more rounder the sound's going to become. And the last control is distance. So this is the distance that the microphone is away from the speaker. So we're going to have a much more direct sound the closer it is, or a much more room sound the further away it is. Let's bring it back. So I think this unit is amazing for a few reasons. Now, one is if you want to have a consistent great sound without having to mic up a guitar amplifier. Now, it is quite tricky to mic up a guitar amplifier to get the right sort of sound, and this box does all of the work for you. So that's the first reason. The second reason is as a live backup. So say that your amplifier breaks down in the middle of a gig, you can just plug your pedal straight into the input and then run straight out of the balanced output straight into the front of house or the PA. The third use for this would be to use after a load box. So you can run your amplifier into a load box. So that's taking the load instead of the speaker and then to go straight into here to get your great speaker tones out of. Now the fourth use of this would be as a practice tool. So you can plug your pedal board straight into here and then use the headphone out to practice. And the fifth reason is to make the BOSS Katana line output going straight in here and then out into your recording interface. It makes the BOSS Katana sound so much better. So I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. I hope you guys got something out of that. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and click on that little bell button and you'll be notified of any future videos that come out from the Studio Rats. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.